Well, well, how we getting on? It's be fucking Muldown accent there. Yeah, it's something different today. I'll talk about the concept of. Oh, yeah, that's right. This stuff. Object orientated muck. Well, that's what it should be called, actually. Let me see. Yeah, right. My spelling's gone so bad, but that should be an S. There should be an S at the end of that, right? And that's for shite. That's right. And just to prove that it is shite, I'm using C here, by the way. C plus, sorry. And to show you that it is shite, oh, bleeding wrecked. I'm gonna make a little class here, and just to prove that it actually doesn't exist. It's just layered and possible. Yeah, it's just layer after layer of bloatedness. No, I'll show you with a little class here. We'll call this vector2. Put a little constructor in there, right? And then we'll make a little method. Call it getX, like so, right? That's all good and well. Compile that. Chances are when it's compiled, everything comes through. There's a good chance that I'm just going to put a get churn there, just so it doesn't jump past. That it doesn't. So you can actually see the results on this. All right. So we'll make an object of this now. We'll call it V2 maybe. Put in 8.9, right? And then we'll just output it to the console. Equals, what does it equal? Well, it'll be V2 and a getX. Simple stuff, right? So you output to the console, getX equals whatever the fuck. Now, this is where it gets a bit strange. So we look at all this, we say, oh well, how does this really roll? Well, I'm about to unroll it for you because just watch. It's easier. So if we go to compile that now, we should get a few errors, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, it should be, well, two main ones I'm looking for anyway. So here we go. Cannot find this symbol, blah blah, vector2, vector float. So that's obviously a constructor of some sort, but the bit we're looking for is this little fella here. Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to pop back into my tab here. We're going to make our own constructor. Well, at the lower level now. You can make your own constructor, you know. Obviously in the various languages you'd be using. But this is what it looks like at the at ground zero. So for the constructor then, we're just going to keep it simple. Let me see. Yeah, I will. Thank you. Okay. Very good. Oh. Boo-boo my part. Okay. Now let's compile it, see what we get. Nope. Okay. We're down to one error now. And it is the getX method this time. Should be void, yeah. Let's do this one. As you can see, very functional level-esque, isn't it? Don't see any objects and horseshit here now. Okay, this is for our, what do we say, get X method, yeah. Okay. It's all pointers and memory references and all that type of stuff. Okay, that's basically it. This is going to be our getX method. Right. Ah, go away. Just save that there. Now, let's run this. See what we get now. Perfect. Now, I think you can see that. I'll have a look. Yep, you can. See it up here, I'll highlight it. The 8.9, that's what we passed in. And that's what we're outputting. That is it, gents. It doesn't get any more complicated than that. So all of this shit here. No, sorry, it doesn't. It just doesn't exist. To be honest with you, and that proves the point. Especially this is sort of a thing called. I'll bring it in here and show you a bit more room. Like there's a classic example there. We went to compile. You get this this fancy piece. Oh, what's this mean? Is it an error code? No, it's not. You're wrong. It's a thing called name angling, right? And look it up if you want. And you could kind of you can kind of decipher it a bit yourself. There's an algorithm, as far as I know, that breaks this down, and then this is how your compilers and your object-oriented stuff interlinks. This sort of, it's a bit like a code, really. I mean, you could sort of read it off. You could say, right, there's vector2. That's obviously the class name. I think this M is for relates to this float x1. If I do this, let's just test it out. If I do a float m2, right, and I'll just undo that. Should get an error come back now. Yeah, okay. This time it's telling us can I convert this argument to this argument? No, it won't work because I have it done wrong. I'd have to clear it off, but you get the point anyway. It's that's all there is to it, and then from this it can associate the methods with the class, and I'm sure there's stuff to do with inheritance and all that built in there somewhere. You'll probably find that these could be, okay, they could be this long with ats, and that's all it does. There's nothing to it really. Yeah, so the concept of this is fucking rubbish. And yeah, that S does belong at the end. Maybe a couple of S's, a couple of big and a couple of small ones. I think that's good. But there you go. That's what it's all about. Talk to you.